Hey Kipsters, tonight's life work is a review of Unit 4, Earth and Space. Let's get started. So first, we know that catastrophic events can drastically change the topography or the landscape of the land. Catastrophic events are natural disasters like hurricanes, tornadoes, floods, tsunamis, and forest fires, which can quickly change the land. Take a look at this picture. This is the aftermath or the effect of one natural disaster. What natural disaster do you think caused this? If you said a tornado, you're absolutely correct. This is the aftermath of a tornado that actually occurred just 2 years ago in Joplin. Take a look at this picture. This is the effect of which type of natural disaster? If you said a forest fire, you are correct. You can see that in this picture there's ashes or burned trees that are down, and this ecosystem will eventually go through ecological succession, particularly secondary succession, as it begins to rebuild. Next, we know there's also slow changes to Earth's surface as well. So catastrophic events and natural disasters can quickly change the surface of the land, but there are slow changes like weathering, the breaking down of rock, erosion, the movement of sediments, and deposition that can change the landscape or the topography of a land over hundreds of years. So take a look at this map that shows the ecoregions of Texas. As you can see, the colors here, where it's darker, it means they get less rain, so it's pretty dry. Where you see it's yellow, greenish color, this is an area that's about medium amount of precipitation, and where it is darkest blue, there's the heaviest amount of precipitation. So I want you to take a look at this map and figure out a couple questions. One, which ecoregion do you suspect will have the least amount of erosion by water? Two, let's see, what do you think is the ecoregion that has the most precipitation by, which ecoregion, sorry, has the most erosion by precipitation? Finally, there's ecological succession. Ecological succession refers to the rebuilding of an ecosystem after a disturbance. So it starts with a pioneer species like lichens that begin to grow, and it breaks down the rock to create soil. And then it ends up with what we call a climax community. And a climax community is a community or an ecosystem that's very stable, it's healthy, there's many plants and animals, and there's lots of hardwood trees. Remember, the difference is that secondary succession begins with soil and primary succession begins with rocks. Take a look at this picture. Is it primary or secondary succession? And this one, is it primary or secondary succession? If you said secondary, you're correct. Notice it starts with disturbed soil and then continues to grow. If it had been primary, it would have started with rocks. Take a look at this one. This one should also be secondary succession. There's already some weeds and some soil that's there, so it's not starting from the very beginning. Remember, secondary succession happens a lot quicker than primary succession. Finally, we talked about space. We talked about there's 3 characteristics that make Earth a habitable planet, meaning it makes Earth just right for life to exist. First is the proximity to the sun. It's not too hot and it's not too cold. Second, we have liquid water here on Earth. And third, there's an atmosphere. It's the gases surrounding Earth that protect us from ultraviolet rays of the sun and helps to trap in the heat from the sun. Let's take a look at a question. Observe this table and compare the 4 characteristics of the inner planets. Which of these statements best explains why Earth is the only planet that supports life? If you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call or email me so that you're ready for your test tomorrow. Good luck, guys.